What's up YouTube? Gage here with the Humbly Huge Brothers. Today is the official start, day one of the All the Way Up series, which is going to cover my road to 250 pounds. Official weigh-in today was 233 as of 7:30 this morning. On meal two for the day, I've got 3 breakfast sandwiches, homemade breakfast sandwiches, and some cantaloupe. Nothing too crazy. It is a fairly calorically dense meal, honestly. I think it's somewhere, and again, I'm not really counting macros, it's somewhere in the realm of like 60 to 65 grams of protein in grand total. I honestly don't know how many fats, and probably, not counting the cantaloupe, about 100 grams of carbs. So not crazy, but definitely a calorically respectable meal for sure. Like I said, this was meal two for the day. My first meal was some cereal and some 0% Greek yogurt. So again, nothing calorically crazy. Pretty high in protein, but nothing too crazy. I'm gonna shoot. My strategy for this bulk is going to be adding more and more meals as time goes on. I found that to be very successful. So I think for right now I'm gonna shoot for about probably 5 to 6 meals, and then I'm going to add on probably a meal, somewhere around a meal a week, something like that, just to keep kind of a steady increase going. Training volume is going to be really high, probably somewhere around 2 hours of training a day. I'm going to write out a split and I'll show you guys what the split is going to look like. It's going to be pretty basic. I follow the same general theme pretty much throughout all my, whether I'm cutting or bulking. It's pretty basic. I do one main muscle group. Little update, I just had to run to the store to get some propane for the little propane camp stove I've got, so at least now I've got a way that I can prepare my meals and keep the flow of calories going. So that has that base covered. Currently working on editing some footage that Pat and I took actually the same day that we did the Q&A video that you guys saw earlier. We shot a leg day, kind of a leg day video, and I'm working on getting all the files. I've shot that with a Canon DSLR and a GoPro, and with the GoPro, the files from the GoPro, I don't know what happened to them, but they're not being compatible with my editing system right now, so it's a little frustrating, not gonna lie, but I'm gonna keep working at it and see if I can get it pulled together. If so, it's probably gonna go up. I'm probably gonna try to get it edited and put up on YouTube tonight, ideally. So these two videos, both today's videos, the one you're watching right now, and the edited video, should be up hopefully tonight. It may be late tonight, because with my house's Wi-Fi, it takes quite a while to upload. Other than that, the storm is looking like it may be a lot worse than I expected. We just ran, it's probably a 15-minute drive to the store in the 4x4, and it is like a bottle out there, man. It is really bad, and ice is building up on everything right now. The front of the truck has like 2 inches ice on it just from the drive, so it may get bad, but at least I'll have a way to eat. Unfortunately, if the power does go out, I won't have a way to edit or post videos, so if things are a little bit late, then you'll know why. Anyway guys, updates to follow. Number 3 for the day, a little bit later than I really wanted it to be, but I kind of got caught up editing a video. It is a behemoth of a meal, honestly. We got probably about 8 ounces of extra lean ground beef. We got some green beans, some baked sweet potato. Pro tip, if you eat a lot of sweet potato, obviously when I'm on my bulk, butter is a little more acceptable. I usually use some butter and some cinnamon on there. When you're not on a bulk, when you're cutting, add some cinnamon to them. It makes them almost like a dessert, honestly, and apparently cinnamon helps you process carbs as well. So kind of a handy tip. And we've got some sweet potato fries as well. So pretty heavy on the carbs and heavy on the protein too, honestly. Pretty nutritious overall meal. Storm is getting worse and worse outside. Power is flickering, so I don't know if this is going to get uploaded, and I'm also having some problems with my editing system, not allowing me to post it on YouTube. So, some kind of problems all around, but hopefully I can kind of push through it and get them uploaded. If not, it might be a little bit late. Until the next meal, guys, peace. Guys, just finished meal 4 for the day. Power did end up going out, so I'm a little bit behind on meals, unfortunately. Meal 4, I kind of made up for the missed meal by just making meal 4 gigantic. It was 2 lean turkey sausages, 6 eggs, 3 pieces of whole wheat toast, and a bowl of Special K, some spinach, and probably about half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of blueberries just for the antioxidants, and the carbs, of course, and because they're delicious. But yeah, it was kind of a behemoth of a pretty big meal, but well, I'm gonna do a nighttime weigh-in. I usually don't weigh myself at night, but we'll see what I'm expecting to be a lot heavier than I am in the morning for sure. Let's see. Not too bad. I'm 230, just below 237 right now, so about what I expected, honestly. I think it was 233 this morning. So I'm just gonna base the morning weight for these videos. Like, I'm not gonna stop bulking until I hit 250 morning weight. But yeah, I may wake up one more time. I may sleep a few hours and then wake up again and have probably have some Greek yogurt, cereal, and protein powder or something like that, just to kind of tide me through the night. I'm feeling pretty full and pretty bloated after that meal, so I would like to eat a little bit more before tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. If I'm in a really deep sleep, usually I don't bother, because I know that the deep sleep is more valuable than getting a few more calories in. Rest is important, especially when you're bulking. Your body requires a lot of sleep to be able to process all that food and to process the amounts of training you're doing. Unfortunately, today was the scheduled rest day, honestly. A bit of a poor day to start the series on, but oh well. Tomorrow I will be kickstarting it with legs. This split is going to have me doing legs, I think, yeah, it's going to be twice a week. It's going to be a fairly long split. Like, I think it's probably going to end up being like a 6-day split. I'm going to write it out tomorrow and show you guys what it is. Again, it's going to be really basic. I follow the same general idea, whatever season it is, but that'll give you guys kind of a good idea of how I write things out and the kind of training regime that I follow on and off season. But until next time, guys, I may, if I wake up and eat, I will film it. I'll just do a quick little segment. But if that ends up not happening, I really appreciate you guys watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, stay strong. What's up, guys? Just finished meal 4 for the day. Power did unfortunately end up going out. As you can tell, it's back on now, but it was out for somewhere around 3 hours. So I did kind of end up being a little bit lagging on meals because I wasn't a good boy and I didn't prepare meals. Don't do that. It's not a good idea. But I kind of compensated for it by making meal 4 pretty gigantic, honestly. It was 2 lean turkey sausages, 6 eggs, 3 pieces of whole wheat toast, some cereal, some Special K, and it was 1% milk, some spinach, and some half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of blueberries. So pretty gigantic meal, honestly. I'm definitely feeling pretty full right now. I would ideally like to eat one more time. I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to sleep for a few hours, set an alarm, get up, and have just something basic, just some Greek yogurt, blueberries, some basic stuff, just like a little snack. unless I'm sleeping really, really deeply, and then I probably won't. Usually if I'm in a really deep sleep and it comes down to continuing the well-rested sleep or eating, I usually pick sleep, honestly. Sleeping is really something that's pretty important and often overlooked by a lot of people. They kind of don't make enough time for sleep, but especially when you're bulking, your body needs a lot of rest to process everything you're doing to it. Not only the training, but just the amount of food that you're eating to grow is taxing on your body, honestly. So sleep's really, really, really important. Hydration has been pretty on point today. I think I've taken in, I had some water with that meal, and that would be just a little over 4 liters for the day. So right about where I want it to be. So everything, aside from the meals, was pretty on point today. Pretty good first day of the bulk. It was a scheduled rest day today, so not the best day to kind of kick off the video series, but well, tomorrow is going to be legs, so I'll try to make up for it. So it should be a good day. I'll try to get as much of that on film as possible. If we're not too bunkered in with the storm, I have kind of something kind of fun planned. I'm gonna go ice fishing and try to get some of that on film too. Maybe even do like a little catch and cook kind of a thing. Like go out, if I catch something, I'll cook it and show how you can work, wild game into a bulking regime. I'm gonna weigh myself right now. I just so happen to be next to the scale. I usually don't weigh myself at night. I'm just gonna see. I'm assuming I'm gonna be a few pounds heavier than normal. My feet completely honestly. Yeah, official nighttime weight is 236, just under 237 actually. This is about where I expected. I think it was 233 this morning. So, when you drink and eat, it adds some weight for sure. So usually your nighttime versus daytime or morning weight varies a fair bit. I am going to base this bulk off of the morning weight. I'm not going to stop until I'm 250, pretty dry and empty in the morning, which I think is the best way to really get a good judge, because it can vary so much. I mean, if I hadn't have drunken as much as I had, I would probably be a few pounds lighter too. So it varies way too much to really base much off on. But if I do end up waking up in the night, I will catch that on film. But if not, like I say, if I'm sleeping really deeply, I probably won't. I'll probably just sleep through the night and catch up with you guys in the morning. So until next time, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And stay strong.